League. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment. No third-party footage, assets, or any other copyrighted material has been used. All content is self-produced for entertainment purpose only.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedro Neto is a real footballing thoroughbred, Peter. I'm a huge fan of his direct style. There's a genuine intensity and aggression in everything he does, but that doesn't seem to diminish his creative output at all. He goes for it every time.
Oh, quite no argument for me on that one. So we're up and running. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. James. Pedro Neto. That's really well cleared. James goes short. Cucurella. Oh, this is a great position. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Semenyo. And here's Evan Nielsen. And it's Tavernier. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Semenyo. Adams. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Adams. Nice looking ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Senesi. Adams. And here's Tavernier. Tavernier! Gets it away. Fofana. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. James. Looks to the other side. Palmer. Palmer. And it's Fernandes. Caicedo. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Adams. Fernandes. Driving forward. Pedro Neto. Good, strong midfield running here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Tavernier. Eva Nielsen. Semenyo. Smith. Semenyo. Played out to the right. Smith has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Fofana is there and he can get that clear. And it's Adams. Adams. Now it's Cement. Shoots! Well, the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. João Pedro succumbs to the pressure. Truffert. Tavernier. Adams. Truffert. And it goes cross-field. And it's Smith. Is there any support? He might not need it. João Pedro. James, gently done. Senesi cuts it out. Smith. Cucurella shifted upfield. Fernandez. João Pedro. Caicedo. James chooses to go back. Fernandez. James. Caicedo. James. In by James. Fernandez. Played with finesse. Trofea tries to clear. And it's Caicedo. Oh, it's come loose. And another crack at goal. It's been a high-tempo start.
Caicedo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Well read, and the danger is averted. James. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Palmer. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. He has a look up. Cucurella crosses. Smith. Fernandez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Chalobah. João Pedro. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
James plays it short. Played into the middle. And that's been repelled. Fernandez takes a shot! Straight at the keeper.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Smith. Semenyo. Fernandez wins the duel this time. That's a big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Caicedo. João Pedro. Caicedo spread out to the left. And it's Caicedo. Semenyo. Truffert. Tavernier. Hill. Tavernier. Adams. Smith. Semenyo. Adams. Adams played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. Cook. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Evan-Nielsen! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Fernandes. Fofana. Fofana chooses to go cross-field. Hill. Tavernier. Truffert. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Tavernier stood his ground strongly. Evan-Nielsen! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Colwell forwards and with intent. Fernandes. Palmer. Caicedo. It's run loose here. Palmer. Palmer has it in a wide position. Oh, look at the space here. Time to deliver. Now it's Palmer. Palmer. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tavernier. And it's Truffert. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Palmer. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Palmer. Cucurella. Oh, that's nice. Fernandes. Caicedo. This might shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic stage.
João Pedro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Adams.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Caicedo. And it's James. Showing good feet. Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. James. Cucurella. Oh, sweet feet. Colwell. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. James crosses. Firmly met. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That's really well manoeuvred. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tavernier. And it's Truffert. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to get rid. Fofana. And it's played forward. Pass has gone astray. Semenyo. Adams. Cook. Knocks it out wide. Palmer. Fernandez. Aim forwards. And it's Fernandez. Cucurella. What about this cross? Deftly away. And the finish! Oh, bang on target. Adams gets good distance on it. Cucurella. Oh, this is a very good run. Palmer. Fernandez. Well time, excellent interception. Nice touch. And it's Caicedo. Played out wide. Caicedo. Right. And the shot! Taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tavernier. Great defending, strong and determined. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Evan Nielsen. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
one clear. And we play for a throw. Adams. Hit into the middle. James clears it away. Caicedo. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Caicedo. Fernandez. João Pedro. Shot, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Adams. And it's Tavernier. Evanilson! Evanilson. Tavernier. Evanilson! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Fernandez. Caicedo. Tavernier. Semenyo. Out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed he is. Has a shot! And here's Tavernier. Tavernier. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, shooting chance! Fernandez. Fofana, gently done. And it's Cucurella. Palmer looking to get on the end of this. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cook. Adams. Tavernier. Cook. Tavernier. Cook. Adams. Oh, great chance! He'll try to keep this alive. Semenyo. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Chalobah did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Smith. Semenyo. Now it's Tavernier. Smith. And he's gone backward here. Semenyo. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Truffert. That'll be a throw-in. Cook. And here's Evanil. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. come loose. And it's Tavernier. Truffert. Adams. Cook. Tavernier. Truffert. And oh, what a climb! Chalobah tries to clear. Here's the header! He's got away with one there.
You're talking about creating a problem for yourself? Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Colwell. Fernandez. Cucurella. Fernandez. João Pedro. Caicedo. Fernandez. Cook. Adams. Smith.
Semenyo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cucurella. Palmer. Colwell. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Out to the right. Pedro Neto. And it's James. James. Cross in. That has been knocked clear. Caicedo. And it's made its way to him. And here's Palmer. Fernandez. Played into the middle. Oh, he's overshot the green. Truffert. Smith. Semenyo. Cook. Tavernier. Thinks one through. Brilliantly cut out. James. Colwell. James. Palmer. Cucurella. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hill. Truffert. Adams. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Fernandez. And it's Tavernier. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hill. Trufair. Adams. Smith. Semenyo. Adams. Semenyo. Adams. João Pedro. Cucurella. And it's Palmer. Fernandez. Palmer. Oh, that's neat. Chance to play it in. Cucurella touched him. Up he goes! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Chalobah gets it away. Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. James. Played towards the other side. Palmer. Cucurella. Caicedo. João Pedro. Trufair. Adams. Cook. Caicedo, played out towards the right wing. That is lovely. That's Caicedo. James. Caicedo. A great chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. James opts to play it back. Now João Pedro. Fernandez. That's very neat. Caicedo. Eva Nielsen. Tavernier. Eva Nielsen laid out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. Oh, he's asking too much with that. Palmer. Moved on forwards. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Adams. Semenyo. Cook. Semenyo. Oh, good spread. He's in space and looking for options. For Fofana attempts a clearance. Can he latch on to this? Now it's João Pedro. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Hill. Tavernier. And it's Truffert. Nice control. Tavernier. Adams. Foot in. That's a throw. Lovely bit of skill. And he's there to get it away. Truffert have it back and can go again. Adams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. James. Truffert gets across to intercept that. Pedro Neto. James looking to hit the byline here. That's the throw. And it's James. Cook wins the duel this time. Evan Nielsen powering forward here. Truffert. Cross in, looks like a good one. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Chalobah. Fofana. Palmer. Cucurella. And it's Palmer. He's going all the way! Palmer. Palmer with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And the shots! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Pedro Neto clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Adams. It's a good run down the right. Crossed into the box. Palmer. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Caicedo has created one goal already. Caicedo shifted upfield. James. And here's Neto. Oh, such a clever touch. James. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Smith. Adams. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Adams. Truffert. And it's Tavernier.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cucurella. Fofana. Chalobah. Pedro Neto chasing after it. James. Pedro Neto. He is just caressing the ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Decent chance! That has been knocked clear. It's a great ball. Pedro Neto. Hill forwards and with intent. Semenyo. And here's Evan Nielsen. Can he finish? Fernandez. Colwell. That's really well manoeuvred. James. Caicedo. Adams. Cook. And it's Truffert. Tavernier. Pedro Neto does really well to win the ball there. João Pedro. Over to the left. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fernandez. Palmer. Half an hour played now. Proves too strong. Adams. Smith. Semenyo. Tavernier. Out to the left it goes. Caicedo. James. Fofana. Palmer. That's a good run down the left. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Cucurella. And here's Palmer. Another chance from a corner. And the keeper beats it away. And they've got rid. And it's Palmer. Fernandez. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tavernier. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Tavernier. Truffert. Cook. Adams. Cook. Adams. Here's Evan Nielsen. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Evan Nielsen was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Colwell spread out to the left. Over to the left. And it's Palmer. Can he deliver? Very nicely done. Fernandez. There are a few waiting for it. Chance to shoot! Just off target.
João Pedro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cook. Adams. Smith. Adams. Cook. Semenyo. Smith. Adams. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
And it's Truffert. Cook. Semenyo. Adams. Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella. Palmer. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fernandez. Back into the middle. And it's Cucurella. Lovely feet. Fernandez. Now it's Palmer. And here's Pedro Neto! So who's he picking out? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Colwell. Caicedo. Fofana. Cucurella. And here's Palmer. Evan Nielsen. Smith. Done delicately. That is a brilliant interception. He's got a bit. Semenyo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Semenyo is offering a right smile there.
Fernandez. Fernandez played out to the left flank. Palmer. That has found him in acres of space. Semenyo. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Fofana with a definite fell there. Adams, probing pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. James. Pedro Neto. Picks it up out wide. James. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Clears it away. And he thumps it clear. Semenyo. And it's Tavernier. Purring through the gears. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tavernier! Oh, it's come loose. Semenyo. Played towards the front line. James. Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cook. Smith. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Cook. And here's Tavernier. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Ball's played through. Trofair wins the duel this time. Cook. Senesi aim forwards. James. Cucurella. Palmer. Caicedo. James. Nice control. Nice physical challenge. Cook did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
James surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Palmer. Fofana. Palmer. Cucurella. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tavernier. Adams. Semenyo. This looks promising. And he shoots! Tries to get it clear. Adams. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Tavernier. That's going to go a long way. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Hill. Trofair. And reclaimed it in a trice. João Pedro. Chalobah. Fernandez. Cucurella. Palmer. Fofana. Cucurella. Cucurella played over towards the opposite flank. James. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Eva Nielsen. Tavernier. And it's Truffert. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got options in the box if he gets his... climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Truffert. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pedro Neto tries making a foray down the right. Caicedo. And here's Neto. Great run on the overlap here. James. That is lovely. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Caicedo's cross. And here's Evan Nielsen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cucurella. Cucurella chooses to go cross-field. Fernandez. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. James. That's tidy. Caicedo. Cook is the guilty party there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Pedro Neto. Played out to the right. James. Real chance! Ah, there was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, the hold-up play as that move was being constructed was important for the runners, and more really should have been made of it.
Cook. Cook shifted upfield. Crossing, it's a mighty effort! Cleared without complication. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Smith really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Caicedo. Fernandez. Cucurella. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. Cook, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Smith. Truffert. Chalobah, gently done. Out to the right. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. So who's he picking out? That looks a good cross. He's cut it out. James with the short one. Palmer, backward it goes. Caicedo, played out towards the right wing. Now can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Smith. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cucurella. Chalobah. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has a look inside the box. Caicedo. Can he find the finish? Cook. Tavernier. Cook. Hill. And he goes cross-field. Adams. Tavernier. Cook. Semenyo looking for a runner. Played into space out wide. Cleared away. João Pedro. Fernandes. Fofana. Chalobah forwards and with intent. James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Fernandes. And it's Cucurella. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Smith carries the ball down the right. Now here's the delivery. Sanchez claims it, and the danger passes. Tavernier. Smith. Proves too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Semenyo. Smith. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Moved on forwards. Semenyo. Smith. Cook. Truffert. Decent progress down the left. There's the shot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's played forward. Palmer. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Semenyo. Cook. Tavernier. Cook. Fernandez. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandez. Fofana. That's a throw. Now that's well seen too. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fofana. Fernandez. Out for a throw. And here's Semenyo. Aimed in towards the centre. And they've got rid. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. And it's Smith. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Smith. Cook. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Truffert. He's in, surely! It's really well cleared and claimed it back swiftly. Adams. Cook. Truffert. Cook. Cook forwards and with intent. Truffert. Lovely bit of skill. Adams. And here's Evan Nielsen. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Senesi getting this one clear. Caicedo. Oh, great run, magical! James. Pedro Neto. Can he deliver? Fernandez. Knocks it out wide. Caicedo. James. Adams does really well to win the ball there. James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. James. Caicedo. Colwill. Colwill shifted upfield. Cook. Eva Nielsen. Smith. Semenyo. And it's Tavernier. Played back in. Cook. Nice physical challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Colwill. Chalobah. Fernandez. Palmer. Cucurella. Cucurella. Now it's Palmer. Fernandez. It's a promising position. And reclaimed it in a trice. Fernandez. Can he finish? Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Cucurella. Chalobah. James. Pedro Neto. Muscular approach does pay off here. Hill. Cook. Truffert. Tavernier. Cook. Hill, gently done. Nice interception, well timed. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Fofana. Palmer. Fernandez. Chalobah. Colwill. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto battling down that right flank. Oh, that's neat. Pedro Neto tries a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cook. Tavernier. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. Proves too strong. And it's James. Cook. Adams. Tavernier. Adams. Semenyo. Played out wide. Adams. Cook. Adams. Back into the middle. He is just caressing the ball. Tavernier. Adams. Played back in. Tavernier. And here's Eva Nielsen. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Adams. Cook. Adams. Cook. Semenyo. Adams. And here's Evan. And the shot! James. Pedro Neto. James. João Pedro. Eva Nielsen. Cook. Eva Nielsen. And it's Truffert. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Palmer. Semenyo. Cook. Tavernier. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Evan Nielsen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Fofana, and it's Cucurella. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross goes in there. He can get that clear. James. Colwell. James. Pedro Neto. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Truffert. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cook. João Pedro. James. Colwell. Caicedo. Fofana. Aim forwards. Palmer is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short. Cook. Eva Nielsen. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cook. Oh, good spread. Out towards the flank. And it's Adams. Cook. Fernandez. Fofana, gently done. Cucurella. Fofana. Chalobah. And it's played forward. There will be a throw-in. Semenyo going full tilt down the right-hand side. Very nicely done. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And he's there to clear it. They've played it short. Colwell gets it away. And here's Tavernier. Semenyo spread out to the left. And here's Tavernier. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo. James making good progress on the right-hand side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fernandes gets a foot in here. João Pedro. James. Caicedo. Up he goes! That's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Smith, now he's off and running. Colwill. Fernandes. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
James.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
James. Pedro Neto. And it's James. He's in plenty of space here. Ball's gone out of play. Cook. Semenyo. Adams. Truffert. Adams. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Evan-Nielsen! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's been taken short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well read, nice interception. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Succumbs to the pressure. Evan-Nielsen. Adams. Cook. And it's Tavernier. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Moved on forwards. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Tavernier closing in on goal. Cook. Adams. Gets it away. Nice touch. Adams.
Oh, sweet feet.
That has been knocked clear. Adams.
Showing good feet. Played out to the right.
Semenyo is fouled.
Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Just a talking to, I think.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Colwell is there, and he can get that clear. Real chance here.
Looking for a decent ball in.
James. Colwell. James. Colwell. Chalobah. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Hill.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Smith. Semenyo. Adams. And here's Evan Nielsen. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Moved on forwards. Palmer looks to get on the end of this. Hill. Played towards the other side. Cucurella. Semenyo. And here's Tavernier. Truffert pings it across. Oh, that's not going to find its target. What a throw in. And it's Adams. Nice physical challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cook. Semenyo. Now this could go for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Evan Nielsen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chalobah gets it away. And it's Adams. Deftly away. Smith. Adams. Just about up to the hour now. Cook. Semenyo. Adams. Semenyo. Cook. And here's Tavernier. Adams. And here's Evan Nielsen.
Nielsen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Fernandez. Chalobah, gently done. Fernandez. Chalobah. Colwill. James. Caicedo. Chalobah. Palmer. And that is out of play. Adams. Cook. Tavernier. And here's Nielsen. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's João Pedro. Cucurella. Chalobah. Aim forwards. Semenyo calmly anticipates. And it's Tavernier. Might be danger here. Semenyo. Shot a goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. In by James. Senesi gets it away. And that's a throw. Trofea gets over and intercepts. And it's Caicedo. James. And here's Neto. Can he finish?
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Now it's João Pedro. Tavernier. Nielsen. Semenyo. Out to the right. Tries a deft little ball. James getting this one clear. And it's Adams. Adams. Smith, and that's aimed into the middle. Pedro Neto attempts a clearance. It's anyone's ball now. Delivered across. Chalobah is there and he can get that clear. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Semenyo. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! Oh, taken with style. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Fernandez. Fofana. Aim forwards. Adams. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has become...
Can he finish?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kukurea. Chalobah. James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. James. Colwill. Caicedo. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. Cook. And he goes cross-field. Smith. Smith charging forward down that flank. Semenyo tries a measured ball. Tries to get it clear. Truffert. And here's Tavernier. Palmer. Kukurea. Colwill. Caicedo. That's a little off target. Fernandez has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. João Pedro played down the flank. Great work on the overlap. Now it's Pedro Neto. Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Adams. Truffert, and it's lofted through here. James, clipped into space. Can he latch on to this?
That'll be a throw.
Senesi. Adams. Semenyo. And it's Truffert.
Lovely feet.
Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Cucurella. Muscular approach does pay off here. Eva Nielsen. Tavernier. Fofana cuts out the pass. Caicedo. James. Colwell. Chalobah. Fernandez.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Cook. Truffert. Adams, gently done. Truffert.
Cleared away.
Have it back and can go again. Cook. And it's Tavernier. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Proves too strong.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Moved on forwards. Semenyo. Palmer. Caicedo. Caicedo forwards and with intent. And it's Tavernier.
Out to the left it goes.
Cook. Shoots!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Caicedo. Chalobah. Palmer is onto it in a flash. Cook. And it's Tavernier. 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 He is just caressing the ball. Semenyo. And here's Eva Nielsen. Palmer. Fofana shifted upfield. Semenyo. Smith. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Smith. And it's played in. And the shot! Fernandez. Palmer. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Neto.
Oh, sweet feet.
Fernandez. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Palmer! And it's Caicedo. And the shot!
Caicedo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Adams. Tavernier. Cook. Fofana. Chalobah. Cook. And here's Tavernier. Truffert. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Caicedo.
That's really well manoeuvred.
James. Caicedo. Colwill. Colwill chooses to go cross-field. Now it's João Pedro. Senesi aim forwards. Eva Nielsen. Chalobah. Cucurella. Palmer. Oh, played through for the wide man. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. It'll be a throw-in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Caicedo. João Pedro. Great chance!
Well, the ball's come loose here.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice.
Time to deliver.
Smith clears it away. Tavernier. Now it's Tavernier. Cucurella. Caicedo. Colwill forwards and with intent. Cook does really well there, strong defending. Adams.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Now it's João Pedro. Cucurella. Caicedo. Hill makes the interception. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Palmer. Palmer gets a cross in. Truffert. Tavernier. Truffert picks it up now. Truffert. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cucurella. Fofana. Chalobah. Chalobah, gently done. Chalobah. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Adams. And it's Smith. Adams. Cook. Over to the left. James. Pedro Neto. Joao Pedro. Palmer. Cucurella. Throw it. Semenyo. And he whips it across. Chalobah gets it away. And the shot's on here. Tavernier! Sanchez herring after the ball here. And he thumps it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Semenyo. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen. No way through, so back it comes. Cucurella gets rid without sophistication. Smith. Adams. And here's Semenyo. Cook. Senesi. Truffert. That is lovely. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Fernandez. Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Caicedo. Fofana. Fernandez. Chalobah. Moved on forwards. Semenyo. Smith. Semenyo. Adams. Semenyo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fofana forwards and with intent. Fernandez. Chalobah. Fofana. Fernandez. Chalobah, gently done. Cook. Cook shifted upfield. And here's Evan Nielsen. Nice control. Header! And the lead stays is intact, just.
Evan Nielsen absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Caicedo. Colwill. Fernandez.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Cuts out the pass.
Cook.
Truffert. Now it's Tavernier. Semenyo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Calmly anticipates. Now it's Evan Nielsen.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Colwill. Aim forwards.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And it's Adams. Hill.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Senesi. Smith. Semenyo. Adams. Tavernier.
So who's he picking out?
Cook. And here's Semenyo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's there to clear it. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Sanchez
Sends that a long way.
Pedro Neto.
And that has been cleared.
Fofana. Colwill.
And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Some good work on the right flank here.
Very nicely done. Caicedo knocks it out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Semenyo. Fofana does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Fernandes. Chalobah forwards and with intent. And it's Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Cucurella crosses. And they've got rid.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Palmer. Fofana. Palmer. Chalobah. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Smith gets over and intercepts. Senesi. Truffert. Tavernier. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Evanilson! James gets it clear. Truffert. Cook. Adams. Tavernier. Now then, the ball's come loose. Back into the middle. Played out wide. Semenyo. Adams. And here's Evanilson. Cook.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Palmer. And it's Fernandes. And it's played in. Tries to get it clear. James climbs up big. Cleared away. Back in once more. Palmer played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Fernandes. Caicedo. James. And here's Neto. That's tidy. Delivered in. It's a mighty effort! Petrovic, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping carry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Adams. Truffert, played over towards the opposite flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Into the channel. Palmer. Skims one in. Hill gets good distance on it. Fofana shifted upfield. Adams. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Evan-Nielsen played out towards the right wing. Adams. Cook. Adams. And here's Tavernier. Tavernier ploughing through the middle. He can get that clear. Just 5 minutes left. Adams. Semenyo spread out to the left. João Pedro. Fernandez. And the pass is intercepted. Adams, aim forwards. And it's Truffert. Cook. Can he finish? Smith. Oh, that's neat. It's run loose here. He is through here. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way. That's really well manoeuvred. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Semenyo. Oh, good spread. Can he latch on to this? Tavernier. Turns and goes back. Adams. Fernandez. Fofana. Cucurella. Chalobah. Fernandez. Colwell, gently done. Adams. Truffert. Tavernier! James getting this one clear. And it's Tavernier. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. James. Pedro Neto looking to get on the end of this. And the flag has stayed down. A real chance! James plays it short. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Palmer. Cleared without complication. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez. Cucurella. Fernandez. Colwill. James. Fernandez.
Worth a try, but not this time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Semenyo. Fofana. Fernandez. Caicedo. Chalobah. Eva Nielsen. And here's Tavernier. And here's Eva Nielsen.
And yet another chance goes to waste.
Pedro Neto. Colwill. Cook. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Pedro Neto. James. Chalobah. Fernandez. Cucurella. Palmer. Fofana. Aim forwards. It's a throw-in. Semenyo. Cook. Semenyo. Cook. Cook!
Cook just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Palmer.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Hill with the clearance.
Played into the middle.
That's an excellent interception. Now it's Eva Nielsen. Eva Nielsen.
Well, this is surely their last chance.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fernandez. João Pedro. Palmer. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Cook. Semenyo. Adams. Semenyo. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Thinks one through. Palmer. He's in a great position. Pedro Neto. And he's gone backward here. And it's Fernandez.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Fernandez.
Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Moved on forwards. And they've got a throw. Fofana. Colwill. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. That is a little undercooked. Tavernier. Cook. Adams. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Smith. Semenyo looking to run onto it. And that's caused a worry or two. Up he goes! And it's played forward. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. James. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That has been knocked clear. Fernandez. Now it's Palmer. And that's been won straight back. He's well positioned here. Over to the left. Semenyo. Smith. Adams. Cook. Truffert. They really do have to make something of this. They get a throw in. Tavernier. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Cook. It's a threatening ball. He's on it. Can he get up? Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane